Dolphins wins. That's what I'm going to call this segment. See what they can do. Week one, the Miami Dolphins will host Android 17 and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ooh, talk about some competition straight out the gate. Um, man, mm, I'm going to go Miami. I think they win their home opener.
Yeah, absolutely. In Miami,
Yeah.
nice hot game out of the year too. Look, September is still 100 degrees down in Miami. I'm gonna give me Miami to open it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Miami over the Jags. And let's go here and get that going. Going MIA. Next game they have, they're hosting the Buffalo Bills in week two. Josh Allen comes to town, and he's probably gonna get a win, dude. Miami historically just likes to lose to Josh Allen for some reason. Like he'll get embarrassed by all these other teams, and then he'll play Miami, and they just be like, "Man, it's Josh Allen."
Now, Josh, this is the year that everybody sees Josh Allen as the trash Josh Allen we know him to be. Give me the Miami Dolphins.
I love it. So he's going with the Dolphins. I think I'm gonna go with Miami too, because down with the Bills and everything that they stand for.
Hey,
Um,
right.
Next game we have here, we got week three. Oh, they hosting. Oh no, they're on the road finally. Week three, on my birthday, they have to play the Seattle Seahawks. That's what I'm talking about.
Ooh, in Seattle.
In Seattle, baby. We got to help you, DK. The defense. Ooh, this should be a good game. I'm going with the Seattle Seahawks though over the Miami Dolphins in week three, just
What
because the
time is that game?
Dolphins.
Does
It's
it
at
tell you what time?
4:05 afternoon.
Okay, okay. Give me the Miami Dolphins.
He said, "I'm going with Miami."
I don't like the road. I don't like having to travel all the way to the West Coast, but I'll take it.
All right. Next game they have is Monday night, September 30th, at home hosting the Tennessee Titans. And I'm definitely going to go with Miami in this one here because the Titans can't fight their way out of a wet paper bag. So, and I'm sure Mr. Casey's going Miami as well. So we would just go
Yeah,
ahead and
better
move
move
on
on.
to the next one here, which will be week five. Miami is visiting the New England Patriots. And I'm going to go ahead and go with the Patriots in this game here. New coach, new season, new quarterback, new situation all the way around, and that defense is still stellar. I think we get a shocker week five. New England upsets the Miami Dolphins.
And look, the Miami Dolphins are starting to get a little attention because they are now 5-0 after beating the New England Patriots.
And as the Chiefs do, they also have a bye week, week six. They are accompanying the championship process. Then when they come back week seven, they have another test on their hands here. A young quarterback who we are both a fan of, and we can't wait to see what he can do this season. They will travel to Indianapolis to play the Colts, and the Colts are
Oh,
always a scrappy team, a team you have to beat them. And if Anthony, yeah, I'm going with the Colts too. I'm going with the Colts in this game. I think the Colts win at home. I think
oh,
that's
it's
a big
definitely
win.
Miami. It's definitely Miami, but the Colts are not a team to be slept on. Don't get it mistaken. But Miami's still undefeated.
I hope so, man. I got them with two losses so far. Moving on to week eight, they will host the Arizona Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. Ooh, I need to see what that looks like because Miami ain't got no chance of holding Marvin Harrison. I don't care who you got. You know, you got everybody under the sun who's old and washed up at this point. I think Marvin gets off, and this is I think this is an L, man. Oh,
I have questions if Kyler Murray's even playing this game. This is so late in the season. But even if it is Kyler Murray, give me old Miami again. We still rolling. The two
ooh,
undefeated teams in the NFL right now. It's going to be
ooh.
Miami and the Kansas City Chiefs.
I'm glad he feel like that because they got 3 losses messing with me, so they're sitting at 4-3 right now. But luckily on the horizon, oh no, it's not a lucky one. Week 9, they're in Buffalo to play the Bills. And it's gonna be cold. It's November. I'm definitely going Buffalo in this game.
Mm, it is cold. The cold does make me a little nervous. I ain't gonna lie.
See what
But
happened last
this
time.
is this is an off year for Josh Allen, and I think that's going to be very evident very shortly. Give
Okay.
me the give me the Dolphins.
So
Still
they complete the
undefeated
Buffalo
somehow,
sweep
someone.
for you.
Oh, for sure.
All right. So the next game that they have here, they will be visiting. Oh, oops, I messed it up. Okay, they will be visiting the Los Angeles Rams, and ladies and gentlemen, I know Miami's not going to win that game. Matthew Stafford and those weapons and that defense, I think the Rams have this game at home. Well, semi at home because they're the only champions out there. Semi at home. I'm going Rams.
Yeah, I don't like having to travel from Miami all the way to California. Give me the Rams. First loss.
But that's okay, folks. They hit a bit of a rough patch on mine here. They've lost about one, two, three, four. Ooh, they lost 5 in a row. But now they bounce back because they get to play the Las Vegas Raiders in Miami, and Miami's gonna win that game. Raiders, good night. That's pretty much all I can say
Preach.
about that.
Preach.
And then after that, they get another win because they're gonna split with the Patriots. They're gonna beat New England in New England. Good night. Goodbye. The excitement's over by then for New England. And
Yeah, I think this is a trap game. I actually think they lose this game in New England. Cold weather,
ooh,
bad game. And Miami's not made for this snow. Uh, give me the Patriots.
okay. Got them flip flopped on the so Patriot splits. Um, week 13 here, Miami. Man, you got to go to another cold place, man. That's right. Y'all hitting a rough patch, but this time you got to play some real guys. You got to play Jordan Love and them Packers, baby. And
Mm.
I'm going with the pack. There's just no way I'm not going to pick the Packers in this situation. I'm going with the
It,
pack.
I'm going to agree, and everybody knows I prefer the Dolphins over the Packers, and the Packers are still going to win.
Yeah, and that's gonna be crazy, dude. And the next game they have on the slate here, they're hosting the New York Jets, and I don't know if this is gonna be an Aaron Rodgers led Jets. Is he gonna be on the stuff, or what's gonna happen? But if he's sober and he comes in with the same weapons and the defense has gotten better, they're probably gonna tear Miami a new one. Um,
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Jets, man. I'm gonna have to at home. I'm gonna go with the Jets.
Is that in Miami or New York?
It's in Miami.
Oh, give me Miami. I'll take Miami at home.
Okay. Next game they have here, which is another tough one. They getting hit with a slew of hard games. They have to travel over to Houston, place to play the Texans, and the Texans at this point are streaming and just doing their thing. They beat Miami for sure.
This
probably handedly.
I'm going to say the Texans win and just build potential playoff game. Watch out for the rematch of this one.
That could be a potential playoff matchup here. Um, Next game that we have here. Ooh, hold on. They just try to do me in. There we go. My list just tried to jump me all over the place, folks. My bad. But week 16, Miami is going to be hosting the San Francisco 49ers. And if I listen to Mr. KC and believe all these things, I have to believe San Fran is going to win this game. And it seems like Miami's not going to be able to do anything about it almost.
Yeah,
He said, yeah, like that's pretty much what it is.
exactly. You got it.
Whew, good night, boy. So, week 17, they will be in Cleveland to play the Browns. And like I said, if this is a tricky game for Kansas City at the end, just because so late in the season, you know it's got to be a fight for Miami, especially coming off some tough L's, almost probably three in a row, depending on that Jets game. Um, I'm going to pick Miami to beat Cleveland because they're going to need to beat Cleveland, I feel, at that point. So I'm
Yeah,
going to go with Miami.
if Miami's healthy, if you have a Tua healthy at this point, I think the Miami Dolphins win.
Right. We'll have to see because it's definitely the better quarterback in the situation in Miami. Their last game of the season, time TBD, but they will be in New York to play Ron again and the Jets. And I'm going with the Jets again to complete the sweep of the Miami Dolphins for the season.
And I think the Jets win this game and they secure a playoff spot because of it. And that's going to give me right at 11-6 for the Dolphins.
Man, and I got them at 6-11. That's crazy.
Ooh,
Good
ooh,
night. And y'all
man.
supposed to win y'all was my pick to win the East before I seen your schedule. And I'm not even doing it because I'm hating. Like, bro, y'all schedule is kind of tough.
Hey, leave the comments.
Huh?
So leave the comments.
Man, boy, that schedule's kind of tough down there in Miami, man. Y'all better be careful. That's all I gotta say, man.
Look, I think this could be a 12-5 team. I think I might have been a little. I feel like this a 12-5 might be the better number. And you try to get me to go down. Sheesh.
No, I ain't trying to get you to do nothing. Let me keep your spirits up. Let me talk about another team I know you like here. Let's jump into